Welcome back to another episode of Bubba's Tango 18. I'm Bubba. On this episode, we got to get this boat flipped over. On the last episode, I laid some marks down, some tape out for our waterline and established our boot stripe. And on this episode, I'm going to build a cradle because I'm not ready to put the boat directly on the trailer as soon as we flip it. I don't think the trailer will fit in this space that we have here. So I'm going to probably take some of the old plywood that we used for the cradle previously and use it as a template, and I'm going to use some styrofoam, some pipe insulation styrofoam. I was just thinking about this to put over top the edge of the plywood for the cradle when this boat comes off of this makeshift strongback that we put it on. I'm going to screw in on the ends of the strongback into the 2x8s. I'm going to pieces that hopefully match the bottom perfectly, and from there we can doing the tow rails, caps, and paint the interior to get this sucker finally done. Oh, and most importantly, paint the exterior and finish that up too. So there's like 4 major items. I can probably get the interior painted in no time at all. I have the paint. It's already sanded and ready to go. All right, once again, thanks for watching. All right, so what I'm thinking to get this was some thin wood of some sort. What I have is this extra hard maple and this mahogany. So I'm going to screw these together, hopefully. Or maybe I could just clamp it so I don't waste the wood. Now you're thinking. Once in a while you think clearly. Once in a while. Not always. There we go. Well, if that wasn't easy, huh? Look at that. I can put out on my plywood and trace it out. And the bottom of my boat has quickly become my workbench. Alright, now how do I lay that flat and trace it out? So I decided, instead of moving the camera and moving the boards and all that stuff, I'm just going to pre-drill this and get 2 screws in it. Screws are too long, but that's all I had readily available. So that's what we're using. There we go. Now I can take a pencil and mark the ends of these. My screws are going to be in the way again, aren't they? Yep. Sometimes the best laid plans should just put the screws both the same way so you can lay it flat there, bubs. One of my favorite sayings, good in theory, poor in execution. Check it again. Nice. We can mark our center. There we go. So I'm probably going to use this piece of plywood that everything's sitting on. Now it's obviously not wide enough. Find the center of this wood. It's 4 foot, 2 foot. Now that's our center. I'll stick it there relative. If we want to be precise, then we could measure up on both sides. One part of the cradle, we can put this right on the top of the 2x8. You know, almost sitting right at the flush with it. Give us all the mounting and screw that we need to. I can rip this out with a jigsaw or a circular saw. Let's go ahead and do the bow of the boat. I could probably just pull out one of the screws to change the angle. There we go. Got ourselves a new angle. What I'm thinking is that we won't... Wow, that was a pretty good guess. That's funny. It's going to be a much deeper cut. I might need a new piece of wood altogether, but let's see what happens here. Alright, I got this V on the bow figured out. I'll go from point to point. I know this is a square piece of wood. I think it is. I've got a center line. I'll bring that to the center line. And then go point. It should line up relatively nicely, hopefully. I'm sorry?
What are you doing here?
What am I doing?
Yeah, building something?
Yeah, I'm building my boat, as you've seen, right?
I haven't seen it tonight.
Yeah, come on over.
Wow, it's really a boat.
It is a boat.
I heard my husband told me, but I never...
Alright, you saw us cut those pieces out. Let's see how they fit now. We will do the stern first. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Bounces by itself. Guess that was a good cut. Alright, well, I just ripped those sides down and hopefully this drops right in. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Will that one bounce too? It sure will. Nice. Measure twice, cut once type thing. Worked out real nice on there. No gap. So we are ready for the flip. Let me put this one up, let it bounce by itself. Nice. Look at that. Pretty happy about that. Alright. Now I don't think I'm going to have to double these up. I'm just going to keep them real low, screw them tight, so there won't be any flex in them. Now what I do want to do is I've got some Armor Flex, is what it's called in the piping world. This is called Armor Flex, and it's used for insulating pipes. And I think this is for 3/4 or maybe even 1 inch. And normally when you pick it up in the store, you can get it at Home Depot, Lowe's, you know, any of those places. Comes with a sticky strip of tape in here, and you just rip it out and it sticks together. So in this case, all I'm thinking about doing is going right over top, just like this. And just, it's cut on one side, so you can just spread it open and slide it on. And then the boat will sit on there and it won't get all scratched up from the wood. I'm gonna go to the store. I just had this piece inside, but I'm gonna get a much longer piece and we'll put it on here, and that will be protect the hull. All right, there's your tech tip of the day.